Hello everyone, welcome back to Makes the Bookworms channel. How is everyone doing today? Are we happy? Are we sad? Are we mad? Are we reading a lot? Yes or no? You can tell me. I won't tell anyone if you're not. Although I really hope you are, because books are awesome. Well, you notice what I said about happy and sad and mad? Well, all those have one thing in common. Do we know what that is? If you guessed feelings, then you are right. All those are different kinds of feelings. And feelings are what we use to help describe how we are. Like, if we get a favorite toy from the toy store, then we're happy. If our parents tell us to do chores, well, maybe we're not as happy. We might be a little mad. And if we go outside and play and then we fall down and we get hurt, or we learn that our friend can't come over to play today, then we become sad. Now, it's understandable to be all these, but there's also a lot more. There's bored, like, I don't want to do anything. There's also excited, which is a more bigger version of happy, basically, when you're like. And there's also scared and frightened, like you don't want to do something. Like on past Halloween, maybe we didn't want to go trick-or-treating because there might have been scary monsters outside, so we were too scared to go. Well, either way, all these have to do with emotions and feelings, and we all feel different feelings at different times. Now, the story I'm going to read with you today has to go into these feelings, so we will learn all more about different feelings and how to describe them, because we may not always know how to, but by the end of my story, I hope you will be able to express how are you feeling. Now, I hope all my friends are feeling happy today, as I am happy to see and read to you every single time. Are we ready? Okay. Oh, hold on. I forgot to introduce my friend. Silly me. Do we want to meet him? Are we sure? Okay, let's meet him. Now, you may know this friend. He's always happy most of the time. And it's almost winter, which is his favorite time of year. So, if you like him, make sure you let me know and mention it. Say hello to... Now, does anyone know who this guy is? He's in a movie about two sisters, a reindeer, and he likes warm hugs. Silly me, it's Olaf. Say, hi, Olaf. Hi, friends. I like warm hugs. How's it going? Now, Olaf is visiting us from Arendelle, where Anna and Elsa and Kristoff and Sven live. But Bert, he decided to come and join us today. And then he has to head back to Arendelle. But Olaf, thank you so much for joining us. Oh, you're very welcome. I am very happy to be here. Thanks for inviting me. Now, Olaf is always happy, so he can tell us all about the happy emotion. Olaf, tell me, what can you tell our friends? What is it like to be happy? Well, being happy means having a big smile on your face, a flutter in your belly, and you just want to jump up and down a lot. It's also when Sven tries to eat my nose, but that's called funny because it makes me laugh. Although he hasn't eaten it yet, so that's good. Well, that's great. We learned about happy and funny. Funny is something we can feel when we see something silly. Maybe we see a silly cartoon or our friend Olaf here, but it's always good to be funny. Now, should we introduce our book? I say so. Okay. All right, Olaf. Well, you are going to be joining us in our story. So, our story is... Oh, here it is. How Do You Feel? By Anthony Brown. Our story is a monkey. Well, kinda. This here is our friend Monkey. We're going to call him George. Well, no, he's not this George from Curious George, if you've heard of that story. He is from this story. This George loves to talk about feelings. He's going to show us how to express them in a way. I'm excited for this story. That's great, Olaf. So am I. So, what does it say inside? Feelings. There are a lot of them in this book. You might feel confident or shy, bored, curious, worried, even silly. Or maybe you feel sad or lonely one day and happy the next. There are many ways to answer the question, how do you feel? Well, what we just talked about there are all the kinds of different feelings, but how do we know how we feel? Well, let's find out. Hopefully our author, Anthony Brown, can help us through the process. How do you feel? And there's the monkey. How do you feel? There's George. Well, sometimes I feel bored. I'm bored. Me too. Bored is when you sit around and you're not sure what to do. You don't have a lot of things to do, and then you just don't want to do it. You don't want to play with toys, you don't want to go outside. You just want to sit around and do this. And sometimes I feel lonely. I bet during these times that we have right now, a few of us can feel lonely. Maybe for those of us at home, we can't always see all our friends, so we might feel a little lonely that we can't see them. Sometimes I feel very happy, and sometimes I feel sad. He's happy in one day, and then he's sad the next. Sometimes I feel angry, and sometimes I feel guilty. I didn't do it. That's probably what he's thinking. He drew a picture on the wall, and now he feels guilty because you did something that you were not supposed to. Sometimes I feel curious, and sometimes I'm surprised. My goodness. He's curious about something he shouldn't read. The most dangerous pop-up ever. It's a snake. I can feel confident, but I can also feel shy. Confident is when you're ready to do something, like you may need to say a speech in school and you feel confident you can do it. But then when you get on stage to actually do it, then your confidence can turn into shyness. Or sometimes you can just feel shy, like you're shy to talk to someone, or you don't want to perform in a play, or you just don't want to because it's uncomfortable for you. I can feel a bit worried, but then more often I feel really silly. Now, I'm sure we know how to do a silly face. Ready? Sometimes I feel very hungry. Hungry. Can we find our bellies and rub them? If they make noise, probably means we're hungry. And sometimes very full. Did we notice? The banana was here and the banana is gone. Right now, I feel a little sleepy. Wake up, Megan. Oh. Thanks, Olaf. I was falling asleep. How do you feel? Now we have all the emotions that the monkey was feeling. We got sleepy, shy, happy, sad, mad, guilty, curious, surprised, confident, excited, full, hungry, and silly, which is my favorite. So, as we can see, we can feel all kinds of emotions. We just need to find a way to express them. Emotion does not just have to be happy and sad. It can be whatever we're feeling. Like right now, I feel happy to be with each and every one of you. And I'm happy I get to share my stories with you, as it is something I enjoy doing. What do you enjoy doing? Do you enjoy playing with friends or reading stories and that too? Well, if you like, feel free to let me know, and maybe we can talk about it. Or you can discuss it among Mom and Dad and see what they like to do. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed my story. We're going to have another story next week, and I really hope you'll stick around and like it. And who knows, maybe Olaf will come back one day. We'll see. Until then, everyone, this is Makes the Bookworm saying, keep on reading. Bye.